Hey, Facebook. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Ooh, hey, oh. Happy Wednesday, Facebook. Happy Wednesday, Facebook. Doom. Doom, 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 doom. How are you guys doing today? I'm feeling really great. I went to the gym this evening and I did 4 miles on the treadmill. I feel so accomplished. I'm going to wake up like 30 pounds lighter tomorrow. Just kidding. Let me go live on Instagram. I've shared this out to my Facebook groups. Got my water. Okay. And let me go live. Okay. Live. Hey, hey, hey. Hello. Hi. All right. Let me pin this. Pin comment. All right. We are well on our way to getting started. Okay, we are live on all platforms. We got 2 minutes till we start. Tell your friends. Today's might be a short show, depending on you guys. We only have 2 stories. And if you guys don't have any questions, then the show will probably be shorter. But they're good stories. So we'll have a good discussion. Hi, Busy Peach. How you doing, darling? Okay. I don't feel like... Okay. Hello, people in Facebook land. Guys, how's your week going so far? We are already at the end of Wednesday. It's almost Thursday. Has your week been productive? Has it been relaxing? Has it been stressful? How's your week been? All right, we are getting started in just about 1 minute. We have, like I said, we only have 2 stories today, so our show might be a little bit shorter. But, we're going to take some time to really digest these stories. It's been good. Awesome. Good. I'm glad. My week has been good, girl. I went to the gym today. I did 4 miles on the treadmill. I didn't run the whole thing. I walked and I jogged, but I did 4 miles. So your girl's going to get svelte. Just kidding. I'm running for health. Results are great, but I am running just, for general health. Or not running, but going to the gym. Because, like I said, I can't really run like that. I run for like 2 minutes and then I'll do like, a high-speed walk. All right. Okay. So it is 8:05. Let me pause the music and we are going to get started. All right. So guys, share this out to your people. I think everybody might be eating dinner right now because we don't have the crowd that we had yesterday. Yesterday was so busy. All right. Here we go. Welcome, 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 everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. Who am I? I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis, host of the show and owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So if you need help with things like getting your business registered, getting contracts, brand protection, EIN numbers, DUNS numbers, hiring employees properly, operating agreements, I'm your girl. I'm a licensed attorney. I have been one for 14 years and counting. I have helped multiple people and myself start businesses both online and offline. I have had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I am very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but so many of you have amazing business ideas, and if you're going to make it in business, there's just some stuff that you need to know. There's no way around it, and that's where I come in. If you want to see how we can work together, go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. There you're going to be able to book a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. You will be able to download my free business launch cheat sheet that will help you get your dream business started in 7 days or less. You will also be able to access an array of my digital products, like my Logos 101 series that I did with digital branding expert Martine Mango from Seedbox Digital, my EIN number workshop that is on sale right now for $29. As well, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can watch all the back episodes of this show and the podcast. So if you can't watch the show, you can at least listen to it. All right. So I'm trying to think if I have any more to remind you guys of. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, for those who might be new, if you're watching the replay and this is your first time watching the show, here's how it goes. I pull stories from the news, stories that, come to my inbox, stories that people suggest to me. Remember, you guys, you can always send me suggestions for stories. And I pick ones, hi Smith Legal Solutions, and I pick ones that have lessons that I feel that we can learn as business owners. And this is a discussion. This is not just me talking at you. This is us talking to each other. So I'm going to ask you guys to press buttons. I'm going to ask you to put your comment in. I'm going to ask for emojis, all right, to make sure that y'all are with me. All right. So if we are ready to get started, let me see some readies in the comments. All right. I got 2 people on Instagram and I got 2 people on Facebook. I know Facebook, 3 people on Facebook now. I know Facebook gets a little shy, but you Instagram people, y'all are very lively. So let me see my readies. Let me see my readies. Let me see my readies. Thank you, Busy Peach, for that ready. Awesome. All right. So here we go. Thank you, Smith Legal Solutions. All right. So here we go. Facebook is filling up fast. Hey, Facebook, say hi. All right. So is anybody here a soccer fan? Or have you heard of David Beckham? If you are a soccer fan or you have heard of David Beckham, give me a soccer ball emoji. If you watch soccer, even if you're not necessarily a fanatic or you know who David Beckham is, I want to see a soccer ball emoji. Okay. Hi, Letitia. Thank you. Hi, LaReed. Okay, there's a delay on Facebook. Hey, guys, I'm so glad. Okay, I got a soccer ball from Busy Peach. I'm assuming that the soccer balls are coming in on Facebook side. But we're going to thank you, Smith Legal Solutions, for the soccer ball. Okay, why am I talking about soccer? If you didn't know, David Beckham is 10% owner of a soccer team based in Miami. And this team was set to call itself Inter Miami. Now, the term Inter, that prefix, let's just call it a prefix Inter, that is a common name for regular soccer teams, especially European ones. And Major League Soccer in America has a habit of adopting or copying the name styles of soccer clubs in Europe. So here's where the problem comes in. The team Inter Miami, they filed a trademark application for Inter Miami. They're like, we're a football club. It was like 8 different names that they were trying to trademark, and the USPTO dismissed their application because there is another team not based in the U.S. that opposed. There is an Italian team called Inter Milan. So remember, this team that we're talking about, the team that David Beckham is 10% owner in, the name is Inter Miami. This team in Italy, Inter Milan, it opposed their application. And not only that, they also filed their own trademark applications in the United States. So Inter Milan has had this trademark since 2014. Inter Miami comes along in 2018 and tries to trademark the name. And Inter Milan is like, no. People are going to mistake you guys for us. And their problem... Why are you saying a thumbs down, Busy Peach? Explain what the thumbs down is about. So their issue with Inter Miami was the use of the word Inter. Their argument was that people have come to associate this term Inter with our team Milan. This is the argument that they gave to the USPTO. And the USPTO basically agreed with them. The USPTO has dismissed their application, which means that this Miami team may have to change their name. Now, not only it's not just about a name change, that means that they would have to change uniforms, marketing materials, sports equipment. There is a lot that happens when you have to rebrand your entire business. That's why it is important for you to do your research beforehand. And, however you do that, whether you're doing searches or you're hiring an attorney to do it for you, you need to do your research beforehand to make sure that you are not stepping on any toes. So I'm asking you guys, do you think that Inter Miami and Inter Milan have a possibility of being confused? Busy Peach said they are out of gas. If lots of teams use Inter, how do they have a case? Because just like in anything, there are the people who rise to the top. You can acquire, name rights to something because you're so popular. I don't follow Inter Milan, so I don't know how long they've been around. I'm not into soccer, so I don't know where they rank in the hierarchy of soccer teams. But there is a tradition amongst European soccer teams of using the terms Inter, Real, United, Sporting, and City somewhere in their names, and they're able to trademark these. Hi, Sincere 39. Glad you can make it. So Inter Miami and Inter Milan, they are butting heads. Inter Miami is not taking this lying down. They're actually going back to the USPTO and they are going to replead an argument, meaning, so they had an argument before saying that nobody would confuse Inter Miami with Inter Milan. And the USPTO, they kind of dismissed that argument. But Inter Miami is coming back and trying to re-argue that argument because they don't feel that the USPTO got it right. So the question that I bring to you guys as a jury of peers is, do you think that Inter Miami and Inter Milan have a possibility of being confused? Because Inter Milan, they're playing in Europe. They're not playing any United States teams. Inter Miami is playing in Major League Soccer. So do you think that there is a possibility within the soccer world for there to be confusion? Busy Peach says no. Anybody else have an opinion? For me, if Sincere 39 said no. For me, if both of the teams were playing in the same league, if they were both under Major League Soccer, I would feel like there may be a possibility of confusion. But then again, I'm also not a big soccer fan, so I don't know how things necessarily go in that world. But to a casual observer who is not, necessarily a big soccer fan, if you're just a casual soccer fan, I'm usually watching Major League Soccer. The only time I really watch, European soccer is during the World Cup. Sincere 39 said people in the U.S. don't even watch soccer. It's actually a growing sport, Sincere. And Busy Peach said, but they aren't. They aren't playing in the same league. So we're going to have to wait and see. Maybe Inter Miami can come out of this. Otherwise, they're going to have to rebrand their entire team. So good luck to them. What do you think would be maybe a possible name for this Miami soccer team that David Beckham is 10% owner in? Like, why do you have to follow this format? Why can't you just kind of break out into your own thing? Major League Soccer and European football, for me, are kind of like yes, the rules are the same, but I feel like the worlds are kind of different. You know, you can break out and do your own thing. What do you think could be a great name for this Miami soccer team? I'm trying to think of the soccer team in DC. What is their name? I can't remember. Anyway, but I am digressing. Again, guys, before we move on, I want to remind you that this is Enter Miami. Very funny. I want to remind you guys, this might be a short show today. We only have 2 stories and we just did one of them, okay? So we are moving on to the next story. And then after that, we can do Q&A or just have some chill time and talk. If you guys have anything, you know, any suggestions about the show, anything that you'd like to see me cover after I finish the second story, that is the time to drop it in here. Because, you know, I want to keep the content fresh for y'all. So we're going to have a little discussion after, okay? And don't forget, you can also advertise on the show. If you go to the link in my bio, linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, there is a button that says advertise with us, and you can do that there. I'm drinking my water, Mom. Hi, Mom. Guys, my mom is like my biggest viewer. She watches all my shows. I feel so proud. Okay. So, next case we are talking about this is also taking place in Miami. Anybody lived in Miami, visited Miami? I actually lived in Miami for a year. That's where I did my first year of law school. And I visited. You forgot to click? Okay, it's cool. Yeah, I was there for my first year of law school, and I've gone back to visit since. So, if you have ever been in Miami, went to Miami, give me a palm tree emoji. If you have ever been to Miami, give me a palm tree emoji. I want to see some palm trees blowing in the wind. Let me see some palm trees. I know there's a palm tree emoji, and I want to wait until I see at least one. Or give me some type of tree. If you've been to okay. Thank you, Busy Peach. Busy Peach got me my palm tree. All right. So, we know Miami, it's a nice tropical weather. Sincere thing, I've been to Florida. You never been to Miami? You gotta go. It's a beautiful place. All right. So, Miami is a beautiful tropical weather, and you can get, all manner of, drinks and food. It's a very international place. But there is a little battle going on between a couple of juice bars in South Florida. So there is a small chain, or not a small chain. There is a chain of juice bars out in South Florida. They are called El Palacio de los Jugos, the Juice Palace. That's what it translates to, right? They opened in 1977. They have 10 locations with another one on the way. It's been featured as a must-visit spot when you go to Miami. So, El Palacio, they've been out here, okay? So, the Juice Palace has been here, and they have a unique yellow and red style awning that they use for all of their juice bars. Here's the problem. In Hialeah, Florida, which is about maybe not even 30 minutes outside of Miami, this gentleman opened up El Patio de los Jugos, the Juice Patio. So, we've got the Juice Palace and we've got the Juice Patio. Really, Toby? And he even designed his juice bar similar to the Juice Palace with the red and yellow colors. And of course, the Juice Palace, I don't know how far away, because the Juice Palace has 10 locations throughout South Florida. So I don't know how near they are to the Juice Patio. But the Juice Patio is near enough that it could be mistaken, because I lived in Miami and I remember Hialeah was not far from where I was. Okay, so the Juice Palace was like, excuse me, hi Tanya, excuse me, Juice Patio, you're kind of infringing on our name and our style. So they filed a suit, trademark infringement suit, against the Juice Patio. A federal judge actually agreed with them, and they said that the Juice Patio had to change the name because the name was similar in appearance, El Palacio del Jugos and El Patio del Jugos, same in phonetics, because when you listen to it, it sounds similar, El Palacio del Jugos, El Patio del Jugos, it sounds similar. And the spelling is similar and the meaning is similar. Juice Palace and Juice Patio, there's not really necessarily that big of a difference, because a person who's trying to find a juice bar is going to assume that the both of you sell juices, right? And then on top of the fact that, they have that PA and something in the middle and the IO sound at the end. So pa/EO. Yes, McDonald's or McDowell. So that's what's going on here. Thank you, Busy Pete. You're so sharp. We have a McDonald's versus McDowell situation here. El Palacio de los Jugos, which has been around since 1977, and El Patio de los Jugos, which has not been around for as long. So a federal judge said that El Patio de los Jugos has to change their name and possibly their style because it's too close to this chain, El Palacio del Jugos. And for me, let's say I live in Miami and I see all of these, all of these El Palacio del Jugos, right? And they have the familiar red and yellow awning, like the familiar McDonald's golden arches. And I'm driving around and I see a similar red and yellow awning and it says El Patio del Jugos. I was like, well, maybe they're affiliated with El Palacio del Jugos. Let me go check that out. So the courts, for me, in my eyes, you guys let me know if you think different. There is a very high likelihood of confusion. You are both in the juice bar business. You are both located in South Florida. You both have Spanish similar sounding names that to the average person who does not speak Spanish, there's not going to be that much of a difference for them between Palacio and Patio. All right. So do you guys think that the federal judge got it right? I think that they did. But if you don't, tell me why. Why do you think they got it wrong? If you think they got it wrong, because I think they got it right. You're not going to take my 30 years of, faithful service, or 23 years, or what's 1977? I can't even count anymore. 43 years of hard work. And then, you agree with Toby, it's too close. Busy Peach said, yes, they got it right. Okay. Well, we're on the same page. Okay. So El Patio de los Jugos. You may want to run exactly, Tanya. So Tanya, if you are down in Florida and somebody says El Palacio del Jugos and El Patio del Jugos, you may not even register that there is a difference, right? I don't speak Spanish. I mean, I can understand some Spanish, but even for me, it would be confusing too. But yeah, so good luck to El Palacio del Jugos, 43 years and counting. El Patio del Jugos, I'm interested to see what they change their name to. Or, if y'all got friends in Florida, tell them to go down to El Patio before they have to change the name. Before they change the name. Well, they have to change the name, but tell them to go before they change it. So that was our last story. Like I said, we only had 2 stories tonight. So and we've gone through them. So we are just going to use the rest of this time. We've got about 10 minutes. This is going to be a check-in time for us. I don't really usually have time for this because we're always chock full of stories. But let's do some check-in time. So I've been doing this show for a while now. And I feel like, I've got a pretty good beat on it. What do you guys like about the show? What do you think could be improved? What would you like to see me add to the show? What would you like to see me take away from the show? So I want feedback from you guys about that as well. If you guys have questions about your personal businesses, this is your time to ask them as well, because we got a whole 10 minutes to talk to each other, all right? And I want to use this time wisely. I do this not just for me, but for you guys, because, I feel like We get a lot out of it as a community, and I want to make sure that it's good for you. Busy Peach said it's fun and informative. It's my primetime fave. Oh, thank you. I feel special. Yeah. But you know, everything can be improved. So if there's like, if there is maybe a segment that you think I should add, if there is, you know, a topic that you would like me to cover, I would love feedback from you guys. What do you guys think? Why you guys, you know, give me your, Sincere 39 said, I learned a lot about trademarks and the show is real informative. Thank you. That is what I strive for. I want y'all to be informed. An informed business owner is a successful business owner. One of the reasons why I started my business was because I found a lot of, patents. What do you want to know about patents? I actually have an ebook about patents that you can purchase in my e-store, gumroad.com/NPL consulting firm. Hi, Lisa J. Yeah, I have an entire ebook on patents. And it's $9.97. So it's very, very affordable. Yes. Tanya said, I like your presentation. You're very informative. I'm working on a workshop for tomorrow. Ooh, y'all, go check out King Tax Services 18. She is getting you guys ready for tax season 2020. She was talking about budgeting yesterday. I was in there taking some notes. Tanya is dope. She knows, she's been doing this for years. She knows what she's doing. If you want tips to maximize your returns and also to get your finances in order, go follow King Tax Services 18. All right. Yes. So guys, thank you so much for the compliments, but like, I want to improve for you guys. I know that I'm still working on, you know, I would say, delivery. I know sometimes I get a little stuck and I do a lot and stuff. I don't use my best public speaking when I'm on here, but I feel like this is a chill atmosphere and I don't want it to feel too stuffy. Why is my Instagram paused? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So I don't want it to feel too stuffy, which is why, you know, I don't really go for the highfalutin language. I try to keep it as basic as possible so we can just have a conversation. Hi, Mr. 33 RPM Dangle. How you doing? I see your posts. You are like a frequent poster. I love your posts. They're so funny. May you advertise? Absolutely. If you want, I can pop you in and you can actually do your own, or we can talk on the phone and you can, or you can email me a script. Do you want to pop on now and do it? And we can put you on Facebook. If you want to pop on now and do it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to email me the script so I can read, give me a 2. Okay. All right, y'all. So we have our first pop-in advertisement. Give me 1 second while we bring in Busy Peach. And you guys too can get your own spot if you want. Go to the link in my bio, linktr.ee/NPL consulting firm, and you too can advertise your business. Hey, Busy Peach. How are you, my dear? Wait, why can't I hear you? I cannot hear you. Is your sound on? Is your sound on? Okay, I cannot hear. Huh? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to invite you again, okay? Hold on a second. All right. Let's try this one more time.
Hello?
Yay. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Okay, let me show your beautiful face to Facebook. Hey, Facebook.
Hello.
This is Busy Peach. This is who is talking. So, Busy Peach, you got 30 seconds. Let us know about Busy Peach and her business.
Absolutely. So I am Busy Peach. My name is Laverne Benton. I am a crochet artist currently in Atlanta, Georgia, originally from Richmond, Virginia. Why is a crochet artist on your live every night? Because you have great information. There's a lot that I see in the craft groups that people can benefit from this. So I try to share, about this to others. I'm learning a lot because I have created yarn journals that I am selling. Ooh. And they are with people of color, so women of color, men of color, as we represent within the yarn arts world. And so I'm learning about, needing to copyright my images and the books and, potentially patents for some other things later on down the line. Mm-hmm. So lots going on. But there are great ways to keep track of your yarn. If you are creating projects, you can create projects. I'm also going to be going live on Facebook tomorrow evening. I'd love for all of you guys to join me, especially you, Natalie. I'd love for you to join me.
I'm gonna try and join. I'm gonna turn on my notifications.
Yes, so I'm gonna do 7 p.m. because I can't conflict with my 8 o'clock prime time. NPL Consulting Firm at 8 o'clock p.m. So that's me. I love it. I'm enjoying it. I learn a lot. I do love giving feedback. I shared with you, I have family members that are in the legal profession, so it's always interested me from afar. I commend you for being an attorney. Hat off to you because you couldn't do it. I just wanted to come on and say hi because I really enjoy engaging with everybody. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yay. Thank you, Busy Peach.
I will pay. I will send it through.
It's cool. I trust you. I know where you at.
Yes,
Bye.
Thanks so much.
Bye. All right. Yay. I'm so happy. That went really well. All right. So we have 3 more minutes, guys. Go check out Busy Peach and her yarn journal and her crocheting styles. Crochet is like big now. I see a lot of crochet pieces coming out. So Busy Peach, she busy. Yeah, so we've got 2 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, if you have any more feedback about the show, let me know. This is your time. This is our time to just hang out. You're welcome, my dear. What else do I have to tell you guys? We're going to be back on tomorrow, 8 p.m. Last of the week. Hopefully we have 3 stories. If not, we'll just have some more chill time and just check-in time. What else do I want to remind you guys about? Logos 101 is on sale for $79. If you need a rebrand and you don't know where to start with a new logo, you want this series. We had 4 weeks of instruction by a digital branding expert, Martine Mango of Seedbox Digital, and she broke it down, the 7 types of logos, color psychology, typography, how to work with a designer. So it was a lot of information. So you can get that entire series for $79 right now at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. She was great. I miss her. Oh. Yes, buy the series, please. As well, for those of you who purchased, the series was released today, so you should have gotten it. If you did not, send me an email. And if you didn't buy it, don't send me no email because I know exactly who purchased it. All right, so that is where I'm going to leave you guys for tonight. We will be back on here tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Yeah, and hi, Gregory Stitch. We are just about to end morning. It's nighttime over here, sir. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm about to go to bed. But yeah, so we will be back tomorrow with more stories. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, doll. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. You got to watch the replay, Gregory. You came on too late.